So, good evening everybody. So, welcome to Sakal Vidya YouTube channel. Okay, so now due to some technical problems, it has become late now. We need to check this board. Right. 1 minute. Okay. No, not straight lines. Not straight lines. So, let it be completed first of all, because in probability random variables 1 mark and binomial distribution 1 or 2 marks and Poisson distribution is 1 mark. So, that today, day after tomorrow we shall complete it now. At least 3 or 4 marks will be completed in second year. So, that tomorrow we shall go for the morning session is straight lines and the evening session we start second year chapter. So, that is my plan actually. So, today I will complete next binomial distribution. Binomial distribution. Binomial distribution. Generally, we call it as a BD, binomial distribution. So, very simple formula here we have in binomial distribution, we need not worry. So, binomial distribution is also a random variable, but discrete random variable, but it follows some properties. So, that means actually here see, in binomial distribution we have two parameters, generally they are called parameters of a binomial distribution, n comma p, here where p plus q is equal to 1. This p stands for probability of success, q stands for probability of failure. So, that means if p is given, q you can find out 1 minus p. Here n is called number of trials. So, in binomial distribution the probability is given by like this, p of x is equal to r, that means probability of getting r success is given by NCR q to the power of n minus r and p to the power of r, because they are countable, that is discrete. Suppose if you substitute here r for 0, p of x is equal to 0. So, now we get NC naught q to the power of n p power naught and p of x is equal to 1. You get NC 1 q to the power of n minus 1 and p power 1. So, and so on, p of x is equal to 2, you get like this, NC 2 q to the power of n minus 2, and next we have this is p square. Similarly, general probability of getting r successes, p of x is equal to r is NCR q to the power of n minus r and p to the power of r, and so on. If you write p of x is equal to n, you get like this, NCN q to the power of 0 and p to the power of n. Just if you observe this one and this one, that means p of x is equal to 0, p of x is equal to 1, p of x is equal to 2, p of x is equal to r, p of x is equal to n, that seems to be rather they are the terms of the binomial theorem, binomial expansion. So that is why, for example, if you write this one as for example, say like this, x is equal to r, its probability write down, it is nothing but a distribution, we can write it, no problem. So 0, 1, 2 and so on, r and so on, for example n. So that means in this random variable range is 0 to n. This is nc0 q to the power of n p to the power of 0. This will be nc1 q to the power of n minus 1 p power 1. This is nc2 q to the power of n minus 2 and next p square and so on, ncr q to the power of n minus r p to the power of r and so on, ncn q to the power of 0 p to the power of n. Since it is a random variable, so sum of the, we know that sigma p of x is equal to r is equal to 1. So that means this we can write like this, nc naught q to the power of n p naught plus nc1 q to the power of n minus 1 p power 1 plus nc2 q to the power of n minus 2 p square and plus so on, ncn q to the power of 0 p to the power of n equals to 1, you can write it. So this can be nothing but actually they are the terms of the binomial expansion, so that we can write q plus p whole to the power of n equal to 1. Here this q plus p whole to the power of n, q plus p is nothing but 1, 1 is distributed among the intervals. So that means hereafter BD, binomial distribution, is given by q plus p whole to the power of n. Once again I will say, where n is number of trials or Bernoulli trials, because it was invented by the great mathematician Bernoulli. So where p is the probability of success, q is probability of failure, where p plus q is equal to 1. So this is the basic concept of the actually binomial distribution. Why should we call it as a binomial distribution? Here only just n and p are known, everything you can find out. The q is equal to 1 minus p, n comma p are called here parameters. So you remember one thing. Next, one more thing, important thing we need to discuss, that is the actually important points. First one is BD equals to, don't write p plus q, q plus p whole to the power of n. Second point, mean, the mean mu is equal to n into p, np. Next, variance is sigma square equal to npq. Next, fourth point is standard deviation. Standard deviation is equal to sigma is equal to root of npq. Okay. So these are the important points you need to remember in this chapter. Then easily we can solve. One more point you need to remember, probability of getting r successes, p of x is equal to r given by formula ncr q power n minus r and p power r, where r is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on n, nf. These 5 points are important points. If you remember, total the problems of this chapter easily we can solve it. Easily we can solve. Based on these 5 concepts itself only the questions will be framed. So, now let us solve the problems now. Okay, question number 1. The mean of a binomial distribution is 6 and its standard deviation SD is root 2 then the number of trials means n value we need to find out. First option 7, second option 8, third option 9, fourth option 10. Very simple questions may be appeared in the examination, don't worry. Okay, right. See, the mean of the binomial distribution is given, that is 6. Standard deviation is also given and we need to find out number of trials. See, what is mean? Mean is equal to NP. Next, standard deviation is equal to root of NPQ is given. So, with the help of these two values we need to find out n. So, understood now. So, that means here solution given mean means n into p equals to 6, say equation 1, standard deviation root of NPQ is equal to root 2 given, squaring on both sides, NPQ is equal to 2, equation 2. Now, you do one thing, apply 2 divided by 1, equation 2 divided by equation 1, NPQ by NP is equal to 2 by 6. Here NP cancel, we have 1 by 3, Q will be 1 by 3. Q is equal to 1 by 3 means you need to find out P value. Very simple, P is equal to 1 minus Q, that will be 2 by 3. So, what we need to find out from 1? From 1, we need to find out n value. N is equal to 6 into 1 by P or 6 by P. 1 by P means reciprocal of 2 by 3. 6 into 3 by 2. So, that will be 9. So, option is, third option is the right option. Third option is the right option. Okay, these type of questions we need to practice more. Now, the second question. Yes, everybody is correct. a binomial variate a distribution of same has a mean of phi and variance for the number of trials is a binomial variate has a mean of phi and variance is 4, then number of trials. Now you can do it. First option 20, second option 16, third option 25, fourth option is 10. So, in most of the competitive entrance examination, these questions may be asked. So, Teja Surya, don't ask privately, no problem. You can also do it, don't worry. A binomial variate has a mean of phi, variance is 4, that means this is NP, this is NPQ. So, that means here NP equals to phi, mean, equation 1, variance NPQ is equal to 4, this is 2, apply 2 divided by 1. So, NPQ by NP, so directly I am writing Q is equal to 4 by 5, P will be 1 minus, that means 5 minus 4, 1 by 5. Now, from 1 n we need 5 by P or 5 into 1 by P, that means reciprocal of this P you need to write, 5 into 5 equals to 25. So, that means third option. Yes, right, wonderful. Mamidala Amaranath. Third, the standard deviation of Q plus P whole to the power of 6, the binomial distribution is given BD, 16 is 12. The mean of the distribution is the mean of the distribution. The mean of the distribution is first option 2, second option 8, third option 16, fourth option 20. Okay. So, lot of competition is going on. Everybody is keen to solve the problem. Alright, very good, wonderful. The standard deviation of Q plus P whole to the power of 16 is 12 given. That means root of NPQ given is equal to how much given? 12. The standard deviation of q plus p whole to the power of 16 12 is given. npq is equal to 144. Am I correct now? Say equation 1. This will be n equals to 16. So now the pq will be 9 because 16 pq is equal to 144, pq is equal to 9. Now you can substitute p into, we have 1 minus p equal to 9. Since we know that p plus q is equal to 1, probability of success plus probability of failure, we get p minus p square is equal to 9. This we can write p square minus p plus 9 is equal to 0. What are the factors? You will get it now. Right. Option 2, 8. Root of standard deviation of q plus p whole to the power of 16 is 12. Right. 144, 9. 1 minute, actual something is wrong this question. I will check it now. Sorry, this question is actually given wrong. Sorry, this is 2. Please consider 2. Right. Okay, let us do it now. So root of npq is equal to, this will be 4, n will be 16. This now pq is equal to how much we will be getting? 1 by 4. So that means actually 4p into 1 minus p is equal to 1. 4p minus 4p square is equal to 1. 4p square minus 4p plus 1 equals to 0. So this is a perfect square. We can write 2p minus 1 whole square is equal to 0. So 2p minus 1 is equal to 0. So p equals to 1 by 2. P equals to 1 by 2. So mean you need to find out. What is the mean? Mean is equal to np. Already n stands for 16. So 16 into 1 by 2. So that is 8. So second option. Right. Right, understood now? Dhruvam, okay. Right. So now let us move to fourth question. If the difference between the mean and variance of a binomial distribution for 5 trials is 5 by 9 then the distribution is that means we need to find out the binomial distribution. Right. Okay. First option 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3 whole to the power of 5. Second option 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 whole to the power of 5. Third option 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3 whole to the power of 5. Fourth option 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 whole to the power of 5. Okay. Neta Sandeep, sir, how many questions come from this chapter? So you might be well aware of rather than me, because you are very smart. Neta Sandeep. Right. The difference between mean and variance of a BD binomial distribution for 5 trials, n is equal to 5, is 5 by 9. Then we need to find out a binomial distribution we need to find out. So that means first of all the difference between mean means NP minus variance NPQ equals to 5 by 9 and number of trials is 5, that means n is equal to 5. Substituting here NP common, we have 1 minus q equal to 5 by 9. Let us substitute here n for 5. 1 minus q is nothing but p. So we have 5p square is equal to 5 by 9. So p square is equal to 1 by 9. Now p equals to positive square root only you need to take, because probability is always positive. P is equal to 1 by 3. Q is equal to, simple logic I will tell you, 3 minus 1 is 2 by 3. Now BD you need to find out. So binomial distribution is given by the formula q plus p, not p plus q, whole to the power of n. So q stands for 2 by 3, p stands for 1 by 3 and whole to the power of 5. So that means third option is the right option. How many questions come from matrices? At least you are the new, I think so. Neta Sandeep, right. Let us move to the next problem. Fifth one. Right. If X, capital X is a binomial variate with mathematical expectation E of X. Mathematical expectation means, don't get any confusion, that is mean. Mean equals to phi and variance 4. The parameters of the distribution are: first option 1 by 4 comma 20, second option 1 by 5 comma 20, third option 25 comma 1 by 5, fourth option 1 by 25 comma 1 by 5. See, by observing the options also we can say answer. Here X is a binomial variate with mathematical expectation phi means NP is equal to phi. NP is equal to phi means here actually see 1 by 4 into 20, first option is phi, first option also correct. 1 by 5 into 24, second option ignored, third option is also phi, fourth option is not at all. So that means actually here, so now this will be ignored and this will be ignored. Out of 1 and 3 are the right options. So now here NP is equal to phi given, say equation 1, this is NP. So now NPQ is equal to 4, this is 2 divided by 1, 2 divided by 1 means NP cube by NP. So Q is equal to 4 by 5. So P I told you how to find out, 5 minus 4, 1 by 5. What you need to find out? Already one of the parameters P value known, N you need to find out from 1. So N equals to 5 multiplied by 1 by P. So 5 multiplied by 5, that will be 25. So parameters are what? N comma P are 25 comma 5. Sorry, 25 comma 1 by 5. Third option. Okay, Haryanth book is enough. Ravi Kumar, after a long time you happen to be. Sixth one, if the mean of the binomial distribution is 25. So numerical errors may be there, you need to check it now. So then the standard deviation lies first option closed 0 comma 5 open. Okay, second option open 0 comma 5 closed. Third 0 comma 25 closed. Fourth option is closed 0 comma 25 open. This is the question. Okay. So now the mean of the binomial distribution is 25, then SD lies in. So shortcut write down, or tip you can say instead of shortcut. Standard deviation lies in so closed 0 to root mu, where mu is the mean. So that means closed 0 comma root 25. This is open. So that means closed 0 comma 5. Just remember this one. So which is the right option? First option is the right option. First option, not option 2. Seventh one, if x is a binomial variate with n is equal to 6, and 9 into p of x is equal to 4 equals to p of x is equal to 2. The parameter p is, that means one of the parameters, the parameter p is, the value of the parameter p need to be evaluated. First option is 3 by 4, second option is 1 by 3, third option is 1 by 4, fourth option is 1 by 2. Okay. He has the doubt, Abhiram. This book is I am using. Okay, doubt clarified? Right. So x is a binomial variate, n is equal to 6, 9 into p of x is equal to 4 is equal to p of x is equal to 2, then parameter p you need to evaluate. That means first of all let us recall the formula. P of x is equal to r given probability of x is equal to r success is NCR q power n minus r and p power r. So, now let us come to this one now. Here n is equal to 6 given. So, 9 times p of x is equal to 4 means 9 times 6 C4, okay, 6 C4 q to the power of 6 minus 4 q square and p power 4 equals to p of x is equal to 2, 6 C2 q to the power of 4 into next p square. So, in binomial theorem we have one interesting formula, NCR equals to NCn minus r. Using this formula, 6C4 is same as 6C 6 minus 4, 6C2. That means 6C4 gets cancelled. We have here 9q square p power 4 equals to q power 4 p square. This we can write like this. So, 9 p power 4 by p square equal to q power 4 by q square. Am I correct now? So, this can be rewritten as 9 p square is equal to q square. Taking square root, 3p is equal to, we have q. Q is nothing but 1 minus p. Bring minus p this side. 4p is equal to 1, p is equal to 1 by 4. That means third option is the right option. Third option is the right option. See, in order to solve this problem, we need the sort of knowledge of binomial theorem also. Even binomial theorem can be applied. Yes, Vaishnavi. Wonderful, everybody. Right. How 6C4 and 6.2 gets cancelled? Okay, I will explain. Once again, let me see. NCR equals to NCn minus r. Here n is equal to 6, r is equal to 4. 6 C, 6 minus 4 is 6C2. Both are same. So, I cancelled 6C4 and 6C2. Yes. Now, the eighth question. The number of parameters, the number of parameters of binomial distribution are. It's very simple concept question. This is fourth option, sorry, first 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4, 1. See, the parameters are here. See, parameters are n comma p. Therefore, number of parameters is equal to 2. So, third option. So, ninth question. Okay. Right. For a binomial distribution n is equal to 10, q is equal to 0.4, then its mean first option 1, second option 4, third option 6, fourth option 10. Okay, please stop, Bhavan Chandra. Okay. See, for a binomial distribution n is equal to 10, q is equal to 0.4, then mean you need to find out. So, that means actually here we have mean equals to formula mu equals to np, but n is known, but q is given. We need to evaluate first q. So, q equals to 1 minus p, whose value is 1 minus 0.4, that is 0.6. So, that mean can be evaluated, mu is equal to np. N stands for 10 multiplied by p you need to find out. P is equal to 1 minus q, right, 0.6. This will be 6. So, third option. Next, 10th question. If the mean of a binomial distribution with 9 trials is 6, then its variance first option is 2, second option 3, third option is 4, fourth option is root 2. See, the mean of the binomial distribution is 9, number of trials is 6. Then variance you need to find out. So, solution here first. What is given here? NP is equal to 9 given, equation 1. Number of trials n is equal to 6 given. Now, P is equal to 9 by 6, whose value is, so sorry, 1 minute, I have taken reverse. With 9 trials means this is n value, this will be the mean, NP is equal to 6, this is 9. P equals to how much? 6 by n, 6 by 9, 3 2 ja, 3 3 ja. Now, Q will be 1 by 3. Now what we need to find out? Variance. Variance equals to formula NPQ. N is 9, P is 2 by 3, Q is 1 by 3. 3 into 3, 9, 9 cancel. So 2. First option is the right option. Eleventh question. The probability of getting or obtaining, both are same, of getting 2 heads, that means exactly 2 heads, when an unbiased coin is tossed 5 times is first option 5 by 8, second option 4 by 9, third option is 5 by 16, fourth option is 4 by 16. Okay. Mr. Ganesh Pola, you have your eccentricity is infinity. Just you think about that one. Right. So now the probability of getting 2 heads when unbiased coin is tossed for 5 times. First, for example, when a coin is tossed, what is the probability of getting a head? That is a P. P is equal to getting probability of getting head. So when a coin is tossed, that is 1 by 2. So Q will be obviously 1 minus P, that will be 2. Here N equals to 5. What we need to find out? Exactly 2 heads. P of x is equal to 2. So let me give here, see, P of x is equal to R using binomial distribution is NCR Q power n minus R and P power R. So that is equal to 5 C2 into Q. Q means 1 by 2, 5 minus 2 is 3, this P is also 1 by 2 whole square. 5 C2 we need to calculate it. 5 C2 equals to 5 into 5 minus 1 4 by 2 factorial is 2 into 1, 2 1 ja 2 2 ja, this will be 10. So equals to 10 into 1 by 2 power 5, because 1 by 2 bases are same, indices exponents are added, 3 plus 2 5. So this equals to 10 into 1 by 32, 10 into 1 by 32. So now 2 16 ja 2 5 ja equals to 5 upon 16. Third option, option 3 is the right option. Okay. So 12th one, six unbiased unbiased kinds are tossed only one time. The probability of getting or obtaining at least one head is first option 58/64, second option 63/64, third option is 60/64, fourth option 61/64. This is the question. Thiru Sindhu. Okay, Thiru Sindhu. Option 3, option 1. Okay, let us see now. Here 6 unbiased kinds tossed, that means n is equal to 6. So P is equal to probability of getting head 1/2, Q is equal to probability of getting tail 1/2, and what we need to find out means probability of getting at least one head, P of x greater than or equal to 1. This equal to 1 minus P of x is equal to 0, probability of getting no head 1 minus this we can write 6 C naught q to the power of 6 p to the power of 0, leave it now. So this is 6 C naught is n C naught equal to n C n equal to 1, this will be 1. 1 minus q is 1/2 power 6, this is equal to 1 minus 1/64. So answer is 63/64. That means second option is the right option. Second option is the right option. So 13th, six unbiased coins are tossed. The probability of getting at least two heads is, this is the question. First option 50 by 64, second option 55 by 64, third option 57 by 64, fourth option is 60 by 64. Okay. Six unbiased coins are tossed. The probability of getting at least 2 heads. So that means in this case solution n is equal to 6 unique ticket. Coins problem is always p is equal to 1 by 2. Probability of getting head, tail is also q is equal to 1 by 2. We need to find out p of x greater than or equal to 2. This we need to find out. So I will tell you, p of x greater than or equal to 2 is equal to 1 minus p of x less than 2. That means 1 minus p of x less than 2 means p of x is equal to 0 plus p of x is equal to 1. Because in the range, for example, see, in binomial distribution range is from 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. X less than 2, strictly 2 is not included, 0 and 1. So let us find out. 1 minus p of x is equal to 0 means 6c0 q to the power of 6 p to the power of 1, leave it. This will be 6c1 q to the power of 5 into p. So now the using binomial theorem, 6c0 is equal to 1, this will be q power 6, 6c1 is 6, q power is also, p is also equal to q. Am I correct now here? P is equal to q. This becomes q power 6. This is equal to 1 minus 7 q power 6. Q value substitute. So this is equal to 1 minus 7 into q means 1 by 2 power 6, that is 1 by 64. So 64 minus 7 by 64. So how much you will be getting? 57 by 64 is the right answer. So third option is the right option. So next 14th problem. The probability of answering answering 6 out of 10 questions, answering 6 out of 10 questions correctly in a true or false, examination is First option 10C4 half raised to 4. Second 10C6 half raised to 6. Third option 10C6 half raised to 10. Fourth option 10C6 half raised to 8. So that means actually here see the probability of answering 6 out of 10 questions. Out of 10 questions means here n is equal to 10. So we need to do 6 correct questions. True or false means here two cases, here two possible outcomes are there. Out of true only one choice. So probability of getting correct answer is 1 by 2, probability of getting false answer is 1 by 2. So that means now we need to remember like this now. Probability of getting correct answer P is equal to out of these two chances 1 by 2. Obviously the Q becomes 1 by 2 only. Now here n is equal to 10. Now we need to find out P of x is equal to 6 is question mark. So P of x is equal to 6 is given by 10C4 6 1 by 2 q to the power of 4 1 by 2 whole to the power of 6. This we can write 10C6 half to the power of 10. So that means third option is the right option. Third option is the right option. Okay. So now the 15th question. The mean and variance of a random variable x having binomial distribution. That means here random variable is the binomial distribution or 4 and 2 respectively. Then P of x greater than 6 equals to first option 9 by 128, second option 81 by 128, third option 9 by 256, fourth option is 3 by 11. This is the question. Right. The mean and variance of a random variable always greater than variance. That is also one of the important point we need to remember. So mean is NP is greater than NPQ. Okay. Here first we need to write NP is equal to 4, equation 1. Parameters we need to find out. First NPQ variance 2, 2 divided by 1, you get Q is equal to 1 by 2, obviously P becomes 1 by 2. So now from 1 n will be n by 2 is equal to 4, n is equal to 8. P of x greater than or equal to 6 we need to find out. That means P of x is equal to 7 plus P of x is equal to 8. Because x is equal to 8 means we need to find out greater than 6. Only 2 are there terms. Better you take P of x is equal to 7 plus P of x is equal to 8. This equal to 8C7 q to the power of 1 p to the power of 7 plus 8C8 q to the power of 0 and p to the power of 8. So this p to the power of here from these two, q will be equal to p. 8C7 is 8C1, you remember. 8C7 equals to 8C8 minus 7, so that will be 8. So 8 q power 8 plus p power 8 also, q power 8 you can write. So this is 9 q power 8. So q is equal to how much? 1 by 2. So this is equal to 9 times 1 by 2 power 8, that is 9 by 256 or 128, 256 you will get. So third option is the right option. Third option is the right option. So thank you one and all. See you. So I shall continue tomorrow because already 15 questions have completed.